You're watching BSB TV, your new home for rock and metal television.
Danny Marty Ray, we are live. Justin, does that deserve an air horn or a wah wah?
I don't know, man. That might be a wah wah.
Oh,
just a little more. We just need a little more emotion.
Just
there.
a little
yeah, but
more.
you know, Justin, you know what the worst thing about this is, right? I've tried so many times to give him a second chance. He refuses to do it again.
No.
Like I'm like, come on, give us another one.
Yeah,
Give us the oomph. Earn the air horn. You are on. You sort.
It's
right,
almost there. It's like just about there.
It's just a bit shit, really. I think let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. I think the thing is Danny. For those that have been following BSB, this year Danny is in a competition, very secret. The results are at the moment, but they will be revealed at the end of the year. And he is competing to earn more air horns than wah-wahs. And it started off really well for me at the beginning of the year. I think the first 12 streams he had wah-wah, to the point where Danny took me to one side and asked me to stop convincing guests to give him wah-wahs. So I was like, okay, all right, I won't get involved. Then he started clawing back the air horns, and it was a little bit, and very British, it was very squeaky bum time for me. I thought, no, he's going to start, he's picking it up. But recently, Danny, mate, you have let yourself down. Yeah,
I know.
Hey, by the end of the show, maybe you'll get an air horn from me. Like, let's see how everything goes.
It won't count, though, Justin. It's got to be at the start. He's got don't appreciate.
Yeah,
you've got to be at the start.
I tried, dude.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
We'll see if any of the bands can get some air horns. That's what we want. Welcome on in, everyone. Oh, go on, Justin, go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say. By the way, Ben. So last week you mentioned
I have ever seen.
Thank you, Sapphire.
Give us some butthead. Last week you mentioned you've lost 20 kilograms.
Yeah.
So congrats on that. So me being the American that doesn't know the metric system,
okay.
I'm like,
Did you work it out?
That's cool. I worked it out. I was like, when I heard it, I was like, oh, maybe he lost 17 pounds, maybe around there, maybe over it, 22, 23. I looked it up, 45 pounds. Congrats, man.
I've got another 45 to go. I'm still a fatty. I keep saying this in meetings. Me and Danny were on a really important meeting yesterday, and I'm very proud of my weight loss. And I am so fucking ADHD with stuff that when something's going on in my life, I want everyone to know about it. So I apologize to everybody because I go way too TMI sometimes on this stream. But we were on this meeting yesterday, 100%. And I was just, and I keep saying this to people. I'm like, I'm still fat. I'm just not as fat. That's the, but it's funny because our band Gold State, we posted a little vertical content clip that we shot back in the summer last year, late summer, early autumn last year, and I reposted it. I was like, wow, I was a lot bigger in this video. I look like I swallowed it. I look like I swallowed Danny. Is what happened. That's where we got to. We got to the point. I think work had just stressed me out. Life had stressed me out, and I just piled on the weight. And I thought one day I was like, fuck it. I probably save more money by buying the injections than I do on shit food. So yeah, and I'm getting tour ready as well. There's big plans for Gold State this year that I want to look sexy for you. Yeah. Maybe that way.
Gotta bring that sexy back.
If I do get sexy enough, maybe Lindsay will call me Daddy in the chat, Danny. instead of Danny from Just Happy to Be Here,
Yeah.
But yeah,
you are smashing it. So well done.
Lindsay's just put goodbye. We clocked it. But yeah, it's thank you. I really appreciate it. I've got a long way to go, but the journey's good. I actually impulsively bought myself an air fryer the other day. Got a top of the range one. Did really. I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, those are good. We use that regularly.
Dude,
here.
The thing is, because I work so much, in the week I have to eat they're just ready meals, but they're healthy ones, and so I can't use it till the weekend. And it's me and my kid are counting down till Saturday when we can make really weird and wonderful things in the air fryer.
Saturdays.
Oh, air fryer Saturdays is what it's going to be. You got Freeman Fridays and air fryer Saturdays, Danny. How about that?
Right.
But you can't go wrong with that, can you? You can't. Anyway, all right. As always, we are here on BSB to play you some of the kick-ass, most amazing music from the underground music scene. We have bands that we absolutely adore on here. We have bands that we are going to discover tonight, and Justin is in for a fucking treat. Just to introduce everyone to Justin, he worked for this really shit company called MTV that no one's ever heard of for a while. Just want to point out.
Hey, you said that.
All right. No, Justin worked at MTV in the glory. Like, if it wasn't for this man sitting right here, all of your favorite bands would not have had a platform. Okay, it's crazy the time. And also,
I'll take some credit for that.
Mate, you got to take. I've read enough. Also, we also discovered last week that Google fucks me. All right. So things I read on Google sometimes don't like. I don't want to go through all your accolades because if I get it wrong, I get called out, and then it's I literally we literally had Jelly Roll's guitarist on the other day, and I was like, "So you're like Grammy award-winning producer?" He's like, "No, I'm not." I pulled it up on Google. Fucking Google said it. It was like, "This is news to me." I was like, "Yeah, you want to speak to Jelly? Like he's let you down on this one." But anyway, but yeah, no. So Justin has had a really great career. He's also worked for Vivo most recently. I think we all in bands grew up like wanting the Vivo tag on all our videos. It was like it kind of became like a new age thing. And Music Choice, which was basically streaming television before streaming television knew it was a thing. You know, you've been involved so heavily in music, and we've met with Justin a few times on chat. We've been talking a few things and discussing bands like Bad Omens and all sorts of great stuff. And also, Justin, I do want to point out that you did do some work with Eminem as well.
Yeah, like really early on.
Yeah.
We had him. I was at a company called The Box, which I'm sure nobody here probably remembers, but you would basically dial up a 900 number and then dial in a 3-digit code for a specific video that you wanted to watch. And then eventually that video would come up on your television screen. So this was like before YouTube. This is right around the dawn of the real internet, in a sense. So TV was still the #1 platform. So at The Box, which was actually big in the UK, if you ask,
we had The Box. We had The Box.
Oh, you might still have it.
We do. I think
you
The Box
must have crossed paths with our friend Mark Adams, because he was.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Well, Mark, because The Box was bought out. Oh God. Go on.
Yeah, the in the US, The Box was bought out around 2000. By Viacom, which owned MTV, and basically they took the Box and turned them all into MTV2s over here.
Mm-hmm. In the UK, the Box had its own. It was like a pop channel in the end, and basically what they did, I can't remember the name of the company. A company bought out, like, basically they owned the Box, they owned Kerrang, they owned a load of other channels in all different genres.
Was it EMAP or Bauer?
Was it? It might be. No, it was Bauer. It was Bauer. It was Bauer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had like different channels with different things, and in fact, it's funny because stuff like that is the reason that BSB exists. So one of the things me and Danny spoke about when we started this was how there was this channel, and I always remember it. It's called Channel U, and all it played was like hip hop, grime, rap, you know, that sort of stuff. But they would have underneath the videos, they'd have this giant text box, and you could text in, you know, requests and messages, and people would chat on there, and you'd have like someone go, "Stacey, I fucking love." Oh wow, they'd have to bleep it out, but "Stacey, I fucking love ya. Take me back," and that would appear on the screen and stuff like that.
Right.
And we were like, how cool would it be to kind of do that in a way where we play these music videos and have it, which is why the overlays look the same way. It's why we've got a mobile phone on screen. You know, so it was a really, really cool. So yeah, Justin's a wicked human being, great person to get your music in front of. Danny's here, as always, part of the furniture these days, Danny. Yeah. How's your week been, Danny? You right?
Yeah, it's been good. We've had some exciting meetings, so yeah, I think I'm raring to go for this evening's show. I think we got a pretty sick lineup of bands and artists to show Justin, so I'm stoked to see what he thinks.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. The best place to start is the beginning, as I always say. First up then, from Down Under, this is a band that we know of. I've not heard this track yet. I'm super pumped. They've never let me down. This is The Incredible The City with Soul Sucker featuring J Figure.
Death smiles at us all, so we smile back. I'll see you all in hell. Now play that fucking track! Problems
Where does that chorus come from?
Very electric cool boy.
Yeah.
Nice mix.
Straight from the cool boy. That's so good, James.
I'm not going to hold the Yankees jacket against him. That's a Red Sox fan.
Never gave me a thing, stuck between heaven and hell, lost in a lucid dream. This life will never make sense to me. We were not made to.
See, Jay, you'll love their whole back catalogue. It's all like this. It's mad.
Because you are fire, running down to hell, you're one of my kind. Setting up tonight, get smiles, but we're still alive. I'll see you all in hell. So fucking say it back. Yeah. What? I said, fucking say it back.
It was that good. I don't even know I caught it at the end. Did I catch it? Told you I didn't. Stop it, you. Stream Deck. Also, guys, before we go into the feedback for this track, you will be very delighted to know that we are finally upgrading the hardware in the office, and we will have an all singing, all dancing new computer. It's going to run everything so much fucking smoother for me and make life 10 times easier. Danny's nodding along like it's going to make his life easier. Nothing's going to change for him.
But you'll be seeing a lot of new clips and
there's so much more fun stuff we're going to be able to do. But what a way to start stream. Banging track. I forgot to tell Justin as well before, at the end of stream, once he's listened to all 11 tracks, he is going to have to pick a industry pick, his favorite song off stream, and a really pretty graphic of him is going up on our socials. So look out for that. But Justin, at the end, you are going to get to pick your industry pick. But what about
I'm ready.
I talk about this a lot about how, you know, it's difficult to sound like another band. We always compare bands. Like, it's something we always do.
Yeah.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Thank you so much, Hangin. Also, shout out to Evie the Fox at the start before we went live, before we came on. She gifted a sub that went to Justin as well. So, Justin, you're now subscribed to our channel. How good is that?
Thank you.
Look at that.
I
And Sapphire as
I don't
well.
know why I wasn't.
No, well, I won't hold it against you. Danny's not even subscribed to us, so everyone boo Danny in the chat. But yeah, like
You get another horn for that.
yeah, you get another Wawa.
Or a trombone or whatever.
I could do you one better, Justin. I'll do you one better.
And he's a dick. He's so
I heard that.
fucking mean to
Yeah,
me.
we'll do the Brendan.
Shout out Teenage Dirtbag.
Yeah, shout
Oh,
out Teenage Dirtbag. Shout out Wheatus. What a legend.
Wheatus.
Brendan.
But yeah, so look at everyone booing you in chat, Danny. But no, we compare bands a lot here, and I think it's just something we all do. We naturally kind of navigate towards things that this sounds like. This has such an electric cool boy feel to it, but at the same time, is it weird of me to say it even sounds more European? Think of the German trance scene, all right?
I can hear it.
You know, it's
really,
really cool the way that they do it. And I think that they have such a USP with it. They go harder. in places than where Electric Callboy would, especially more modern Electric Callboy. You know, we're talking new era. But these guys they never miss a beat. They're so good at what they do. It's just classy. It's cool. It's fun. It's everything that you want in a track like this, and it just sounds so professional. But Justin, what did you think to your first song of the evening?
Yeah, I was gonna say if this got remixed by like a dance DJ producer or whatever, it'd probably go #1 because you know it definitely has that feel. It had the real. I wasn't expecting the chorus, you know, definitely very pop tinged. Also kind of reminded me, and I hate to, you know, we're gonna compare the whole time anyway, but you know, it's almost like if like Linkin Park was like a hardcore band in a sense. You know, I kind of got some of that feel as well. Maybe more Hybrid Theory era. But yeah, I mean, overall, and I like the look too. I mean, you know, the contrast of the two singers and, you know, just kind of everything, you know, put together. I love that they have a woman guitarist. That was really cool. But yeah, overall, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the mix of kind of like, you know, it becomes kind of really hard at one point and then you have that chorus that's real catchy. So yeah, good stuff.
100%.
Where are they from?
Australia. Danny could nail it down, but he probably isn't prepared for that, are you, Danny?
No, but they are from Australia.
Okay.
It's a big place, Danny.
It is.
It's a very big place. Do you want to try and find out? Anyone want to find out for us? Danny, do you want to find out?
I mean,
Anyone?
I think they're in the chat, so they can confirm.
There we go.
But
Look
in
at
the
him.
meantime-
Look at him trying to get out of it. Go on, Danny. Give me your feedback.
There is a difference
Yeah.
between New Zealand and Australia. So
I know,
I wanna
Danny,
make those
come on.
obvious.
That is true. Yeah, James in chat was pretty spot on for me. It's like a mixture of Electric Callboy and Straight from the Path, but it also has like a little bit. So to speak to what you were saying, Dan, actually, I hear a little bit of Blind Channel thrown in for good measure. It's actually a really, really nice mishmash of very, very different sounds, like kind of polar opposites, but they pulled together, and it definitely works. And it makes you want to dance and rock out at the same time, which is not an easy thing for a track to achieve. So yeah, I think it's awesome.
Definitely. Right, track 2 then. We've got Holly Acres with You're Not Alone. Remember, guys, in chat, if you're digging what you're hearing, give them some love.
Broken windows in an empty house. Cigarette smoke still dances around. The bottle is empty with waves crashing down, filling a void that you can turn around. When they rain on your parade while you turn to stone, you're not alone. You're not alone. And if the weight becomes too much, I will still be your crutch. There's no need to do this on your own. You're not alone. The colors are fading while they're throwing shade. So take my hand and we'll make our escape. When they rain on your parade while you turn to stone, you're not alone. You're not alone. And if the weight becomes too much, I will still be your crutch. There's no need to do this on your own. You're not alone. You've taken all the punches. You've taken all the hits. And I hate to see you crawl back to places you won't miss. Afraid to make the same mistakes. Just take a leap of faith. 'Cause I'm here by your side.
What's up, Steven?
Never gonna change. When they rain on your parade while you turn to stone, you're not alone. You're not alone. And if the weight becomes too much, I will still be your crutch. There's no need to do this on your own.
Thanks, Sapphire. Gonna start paying you Danny's salary now.
Awesome.
They are so good. That chorus is unbelievable. Again, like back to back pop infused choruses on very different sounds. And I'm fucking here for it. Like, it is so good, so catchy. Jake from the band, shout out, is in the chat as well. That's going to be going straight on my playlist. That'll be played a lot tomorrow while I'm driving around and doing what I need to do, because the chorus is just an earworm. And yeah, fuck yeah. I love the vocals. I think the vocal here is the USP for this band. He's got a really distinctive, it's almost like, I know it's not the same vocal at all, but I think when I think of distinctive vocalists, I think of like Jason Lancaster or Patty Walters, you know, where I know I'm listening to like a Jason Lancaster track, you know, from either Mayday Parade, Go Radio, or one of his solo stuff, or like Patty from As It Is, you know I'm listening to him. And these guys have got a vocalist where I feel like, you know, if you're listening to Hollyoakers, you know you're listening to them because of his vocal. And that's really, really exciting and something that every band needs to have. Justin, what did you think to the track?
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I mean, what's the name of the vocalist? Sorry.
I'm not sure what the vocalist's name is. I know Jake from the band is in the chat. I'm not sure.
Okay. What's up, Jake? Yeah, no, I love the different tones of the vocalist. He kind of changed it up here and there. I'm trying to think of that riff. It definitely reminds me of something, and I can't think of it. But I just love the crunch of the, you know, basically of the main riff. It's recorded really well. I mean, I really love the sound of, you know, everything kind of blended together. And yeah, just like a really solid track. And once again, you know, a chorus that really just kind of like picks up the track even more. You know what I mean? Just as far as just the catchiness and everything of it.
It builds, and I love it when a track like this builds.
It does.
And it's emotional in all the right places. It's very fucking smart writing as well. Danny, go for it.
Yeah, I was definitely getting like the starting line and Finch kind of vibes from these guys, but they've got their own thing going on, and it's catchy, and it has that pop sensibility to it. The vocal is super unique, like you mentioned. It's a very kind of nostalgic era track, but it's not so much so that it sounds out of place and time now. And then the crunchy guitar breaks really reminded me of Weightless by All Time Low, which
that's a
was
really good
cool.
shout.
Thank you.
Sometimes you come out with some little golden nuggets, don't you?
Thank you.
Not the normal
Not
nuggets.
not the one that I was thinking of, but that's a good call.
It is a really good
Thank you.
call, isn't it? Like, yeah. It's a good little golden nugget from you, Danny.
Yeah.
And I know you like
Thank
your
you.
nuggets, don't you?
I do.
Do you have an
Who
air
doesn't
fryer?
like chicken nuggets. Yeah.
Do you
Those
use
are
it for your
good in the air
nuggets?
fryer.
Yeah. You're gonna do your nuggets in your air fryer, Danny? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because it's super quick, super easy. Why
You
not?
don't have to preheat the fucking things. It's mad,
Exactly.
isn't it? It's
I know.
fucking mental. Like,
It's
it's a
like
game
magic.
changer for me. I've been living in like the 90s still. I got an air
It's
fryer. I
not
was like,
quite, we're not quite in that Back to the Future scene where they put the little tiny disc in the microwave and it becomes a full
yeah.
pizza, but we're almost.
That's
Alright.
coming soon.
I can
Yeah.
beat that as a pop reference, right? There's a better version of that, and I love Back to the Future, but the better version of it is, have you ever seen Benchwarmers?
I haven't. No.
Oh,
No.
Danny, come on, guys! It's John Heder and what's his name? He's in like all the Adam Sandler movies. Why can't I think his name? He plays Deuce
David
Bigelow.
Spade, Rob
Schneider.
Schneider.
Rob Schneider. It's Rob Schneider. Yeah.
yeah.
I can't believe I forgot his name. But yeah, so it's them two. Basically, they start they're basically the kids that never got to play baseball when they were kids. So this rich guy, who you'll know the guy who plays the rich guy as well, he gets them into like they join a pee-wee baseball league that this guy creates specifically so they can play. And he's rich. He's just some rich eccentric guy. And they go to his house, and he has a robot, and you basically talk to the robot and tell it what you want. And John Heder, his character, if you know John Heder, he plays Napoleon Dynamite, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he
yeah,
basically plays the
Yeah.
same character in this movie. He's basically he's like Napoleon Dynamite with different hair, basically.
He plays it in real life too. He's like really
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, it's crazy at it.
I've seen his IG.
But he basically like tells it that he wants like a sandwich. He's like, they're ordering from this robot, going, I want a McDonald's and stuff. And he's like, well, I want a PB&J sandwich. And they're like, you can have anything you want, but that's what you go for. It's like, with Skittles or something like that, and it's just Echo has seen says Benchwarmers is peak baseball movie, but that's where I need it to be. I need to be in the era where a robot walks in, like, well, it's on wheels. It comes in.
I think we're getting close, to be honest.
What?
We're already there. Yeah, we're already there.
Making a robot like make dinner in its stomach.
I mean, there's that Nero thing,
And then it just pops out right after.
Yeah.
There's that Nero thing, but I think that's not completely automated yet. It's like controlled from afar by somebody else, or like they've got like a headset on.
What about? I know in
Which is
Oklahoma
a
there's
bit weird,
restaurants where robots bring your food out now, which is cool.
Wow.
I keep seeing Amazon keep
we got
talking
those.
about the Amazon delivery robots as well, and they're like trialing them in different areas in the UK. But I'm just like,
they're
could you
here.
imagine? Could you imagine if
Yeah.
Chav's got?
I've seen so many fails of those, like hitting like a stone or something and then falling over.
That it can't get over, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
They're
blame
around.
the robots. I deliver Amazon, and the same shit happens to me, mate. All right, if I hit a rock, do you remember that time that I told you? Right, this is so funny. So I like it basically because BSB is like just taking off, and it's like we were in meetings all the time, and I have to like work jobs that I can fit around it. So I do a lot of delivery work where it's freelance because it's just easy. It's easy money, and I can do it whenever I've got downtime. And like today, I've gone out and done Amazon and Uber. And this one time I was delivering someone's pizza, delivered the pizza, turned round, and it was raining. I slipped on their garden, like their yard, and just went fucking flying. And I rang you, Daddy, didn't I? Like shortly after, I was like, I am literally, no word of a lie, head to toe covered in dirt because I slipped in the rain. And I looked back afterwards, and I could see my shoe mark. I just go like that, like where I.
You're on somebody's like ring
sacked it.
doorbell now.
They had a ring doorbell. That was the worst bit about it. I was like, no.
I'm surprised you didn't go viral with that. Like, I'm surprised
know.
I haven't seen that yet.
God.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be on You've Been Framed or one of those like, what do you call them? You know, shows.
Similar shows.
Yeah.
America's funniest videos over here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny, you've given your feedback, haven't you? Yeah, you did. You gave that amazing comparison to Weightless by all time low. Right.
Thank
Track 3 then. At risk of me needing to go back to therapy this week and this being stuck in my head all for the rest of eternity. Every time it gets out of my head, it comes back in. This is such a fucking bop. I'm pre-warning you. It's a massive song. This is our label buddies as well. I want to point that out. The incredible Just Happy to Be Here with Autumn's Over.
It's been a really long year, now summer's gone and the colors have all faded. Through the ups and downs and the in and outs, I'm starting to feel jaded. Masqueraded, intoxicated. To say I'm done is understated. And it's like I've been trying to understand you, to fight this madness. Don't be me wrong, your colors show through. Seasons come and seasons pass, but nothing here's been built to last. I should have told her that her leaves are gone, now autumn's over. My head has just been such a mess. How do you stake your claim on selfishness? When you say it's unfair or clean break, I don't care, so go ahead and hit me with another cliche. You claim that you're tired and lack the desire to fix what was broken. Well, that's good to know that I've been trying to understand you, to fight this madness. Don't be me wrong, your colors show through.
Yeah, Matty, I feel you.
But nothing here's been built to last. I should have told her that her leaves are gone, now autumn's over.
Sorry, Jay's comment.
I know. I was going to say, Jay, it's like the story so far if they were mad about the weather.
It's true.
I called you out that night, the seasons exploded. Well, next on deck, you had him season the moment. Your friends, they all pretend that they never noticed. Well, this is how it ends. So fuck you and your friends.
Yeah.
You know, like even though I know this song very, very well, I still miss the cue to pause. I was too busy bopping. Too busy
Too
bopping.
distracted.
I can't say too much because these guys know how much I love them. They're a fantastic band. What I do want to talk about is these guys are the example that every other band should set themselves to be. Like the work ethic, the way that they are. I mean, Danny, their vocalist, I mean, you just seen it there live. I mean, that is just fucking golden retriever, puppy energy that he brings into everything he does. And everybody I know that knows him has told me how much he just grafts and grafts and grafts, and they're just a great example for what every band should be like. So that's what I want to say. Fuck you guys for making that song get stuck in my head again. I do not forgive you for that, but it's such a good song. I listen to it way too much. Justin, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything that you said, you know, gave me really kind of like, you know, the mid 2000s vibes, stuff maybe on like Drive-Thru Records or whatever. You know, first of all, they're from Jersey. They're from New York and Jersey, right? I believe.
Yeah.
And they have the Ghostbusters outfits on, so that, you know, that's always a plus right there. And the singer kind of reminded me of Claudio from Coheed and Cambria. Not even voice-wise, but even look-wise in a sense, if you look really quickly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I thought they were, I thought the song was really, you know, it was real catchy, and I love the guitar riff in it, and yeah, I mean, good stuff. Like you said, I mean, it's just like constant energy. I love the breakdown in the bridge. Just really good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool. Danny?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that obviously we're big fans of Just Happy to Be Here.
Did you say just happy to be here?
Yeah.
Here, Danny. Here.
They're also, interestingly, they're actually one of the bands that got us talking to Pete of Manic Cat Records in the first place, because we had Brendan from Wheatus react to it on the show, and he loved it. They clipped it, put it on their socials, and then Manic Cat shared it. So that was actually one of the first things that we kind of bonded with the label over, which is really sick. And it's just a banger of a track. I think they're on their way.
I'm massively on their way. Like, they really are. They're just so much fun. Look at that energy. Who doesn't want to go to a Just Happy to Be Here show after watching that? Like,
I'm gonna check them out next time they're in the area. Obviously, they're from here, so I'll find out when they're here, and I'll definitely be there to check them out.
Yeah, you'll have a blast. I will be very jealous. They also, I want to shout out to New Rock City Festival, who are in the chat as well. They headline New York City Fest over in Jersey. Literally 3 weeks ago, I think it was. Our good friends in Chasing the Fall flew over from the UK and went over and played a couple of shows over there as well. What was really bizarre, Justin, so I played a show in over in New York in December, and of all the venues in all the world, in all the states, in all the whatever, like, they literally played the same venue that I played like 2 months later. It's like,
which venue?
Olives in Nyack. So it's like a small little venue.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, is that Long Island?
It's it is Nyack, isn't it? Someone correct me, because I'm so bad with places.
If it's Nyack, I think that's Long Island. Yeah, that's Long Island.
Yeah. You go over. I got off at JFK, flew into JFK, took a $200 Uber because it was rush hour. It was awful.
In Long Island.
And then got there, and got sponsored by Dirty Water as well. Which is, if you're ever in the area, check out Dirty Water. Really nice seltzer. And it was a really good time. And then 2 months later, cool. Chasing the Fall were playing there as well. I was like, that's just fucking crazy. But yeah, Chasing the Fall are wicked dudes. They really, really are. Dudes and dudette, I should say. But very, very fucking cool. But I think you're absolutely right, Danny. Well on their way. Next up then, these guys are like, I just want to put it down that they're like BSB royalty, I think. Like, some of our favourite memories, especially from like as we were growing this platform, came from this band, and this one just adds to it, I'm absolutely sure. I just want to make sure that I've got something set up, because I am having some CPU issues today, so I apologise in advance, which is why we are getting the new laptop. But this is The Incredible Hound with Reflections.
important lesson is that anything is possible with a positive mental outlook.
That's brilliant. What a fun band they are. Like,
They really are.
I'm getting well mad with this today. It's on everything's on a delay. Everything's on a delay. This is live.
Blame the old Mac.
I'm blaming the old Mac. It's a piece of shit. Can't wait to. This is when I get an email saying my order's been cancelled on the new Mac, innit? This is when what happens, and I'm just like, sorry, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to treat you so bad. Survive for me. No, they are so fucking good. The energy that they bring to every video is brilliant. The storylines are great. They're very good at making sure they've got like a uniform going on. And this is something that I love about seeing this. Like it is like this video is pop punk wiggles. It works really well. It's so much fun, and you get such a good vibe of what these guys are like, you know. And I think we all want to punch that person in the mirror today. Okay. Well, punch that person in the mirror in the face. Tell him not
Punch somebody in the mirror.
Yeah, or we could just all punch Danny, you know, whatever you want to do. Because
you can do that, Danny. I'll protect you on that one.
He's so
Appreciate
fucking mean to me.
when a song's really heavy, Justin, we normally discuss it on like how much do we want to roundhouse kick Danny in a pit. That's what normally happens.
Right.
And
Yeah, that song kind of had both sides of it. You know, you wanted almost like kick somebody and then maybe cuddle them for a second. You know?
Okay. So yeah, like domestic abuse, yeah. But we'll apologise afterwards. Yeah, that's it, Danny. It's okay. That is not okay. No, but I know exactly what you mean. It's like I want to literally beat the shit out of Danny for like 30 seconds of that song, and then the rest of the time I want to stick my tongue down his throat. That's what it is.
Danny,
you know.
blink twice if you're in trouble.
I don't. Did you blink twice though? Or did you blink once? That's the widest I've ever seen your eyes go. That's amazing.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, I love them. I really love Hound. I'm so glad that this is a new bar. It's just so much fun. Go on, Justin. I'll let you crack on.
No, I'm just gonna really the only other thing I have to say about it is I love the breakdown. You know, really the middle part with the heavy riffage in the middle was great, and a video can make a song as well. And I think if you just heard that song alone, it would definitely be something that would catch your ear. But the video was just really, really fun as well, and just really kind of losing everything like that. And that, just coming from the video world, that can make a lot of difference as well of you liking a band. There's kind of two different things. It's almost like liking a band and then remembering a band. And like, with Hound, I'm going to remember them because of that video. You know what I mean? Just because of everything that's going on with it. But the music was real catchy. And, like I said, the breakdowns and everything else, and it really kind of hit. So
yeah, it's a really interesting point you actually made there, Justin, as well. Because, all right, when you think Blink-182, I mean, straight away, and I can't be alone in this, I think of 3 naked people running down the beach, It's the first thing that pops into my head. When I think Blink, I think
totally. All the small things.
Again. Yeah, I know it is all the small things. We were right. Yeah, no. What's my age again? Yeah. Where they both they're naked in both videos. But it's the bit on the beach that I think of. But yeah, you're absolutely right. But
either out of your head.
No, But the thing is, you think of them in that way. You think of the visual, and it is really there's such a good. I'm going to use that so much. It's like there's a difference between liking a band and remembering a band, because I think that's so important. Like even and I use Bring Me all the time for stuff. Like Bring Me is so memorable. making up new words on BSB. But memorable. What the fuck was I doing? Memorable. Thank you, appreciate it, Danny. You can come and roundhouse kick me now. I deserve it. But you think of like, I think of Bring Me because they're so memorable. In I can't even, that word doesn't seem right anymore. And it's like that's why they stay. That's why they've got that staying power in the scene, and that's why they're able to do anything. You heard Bring Me. Every album sounds different, especially now. I mean, they are the most experimental band ever. Yeah, so it's just it's crazy. And Echo and C says, I'm old school Red Hot Chili Peppers. I wear a sock. But it's like you think of things that are memorable, and visual is so important when it comes to that. But yeah, Graphic Pumpkin says, filming and editing that video took years off my life. Graphic Pumpkin, you can come and like, you can come and do a bit, Gold State video. You fucking knock it out of the park every single time.
100%.
It's fucking amazing. Do you like? Please tell me that you shoot videos, because we'd love to like promote the fuck out of anything you're doing, because you are so talented at it. But Danny, what do you think?
Yeah, it really reminded me of early Don Barocco at times, but with more of like an 8-bit Nintendo core kind of side to them, with like a really nice amount of easy core thrown in as well. Like there was some very like 4-year strong kind of gang harmonies and chants in places, and some of the riffs. Even some acoustic vibes there towards the end, which was really cool to hear. It's super catchy, and the music video itself was full of fun and personality and character. They always managed to bring the fun and the energy, and this was definitely no exception to that.
Yeah. Danny, quick question before we go to the next track. Is it like extremely windy where you are?
Not currently. Why?
I mean, I might need to go check the back door's still closed, because it's like the wind just picked up loads, and all of a sudden my house just got freezing. And I'm like, but it's really windy. It's really anyone else like in the Midlands in the UK, isn't it really fucking windy right now? Like it is crazy windy.
Maybe it just hasn't made its way down here yet.
Oh, you live under a dome somewhere in a posh place where you don't actually get weather, and you're like, oh, I think I need some rain today. You press a button and it starts raining. That's
well, we did have like those. What was it like last week? We had like 80, 90 mile an hour gusts. So yeah, that was pretty bad. We had a few down trees and stuff.
Yeah, Salvatore says down south we're all good. Down south, you're technically not in the UK anymore. I don't care. I'm just gonna put it there. You're not.
Is that like the Hawaii of the UK?
May as well be, mate. May as well be.
Was such a
thing. No, that's the Isle of Wight.
Because Hawaii's all the way down here in the US, like mainland. Is
Yeah. It's like America makes. But I saw something the other day actually. There was a map of America, and it was all of the most famous cartoons from every state. And I was like, that's such a cool idea to do for a map.
That is cool.
You could do that in the UK, but we haven't got any. No. I can't even think of a UK cartoon off the top of my head.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
Can you think of a UK cartoon, Danny?
Well,
there's definitely a few.
Like,
I can't.
Beano and the Dandy were like the go-to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the old dude with the hat.
Super Ted. That was one. Peppa Pig. Yeah. Like we got. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so you guys have got like Americans have got Family Guy. They've got South Park.
Oh, we got everything. Yeah.
They got everything. We've got Peppa Pig. Which is more weirdly is more dangerous to let your kids watch than fucking like Family Guy, like you know what I mean, or The Simpsons.
Right, at least Family Guy is right out there and really.
Oh, dude, my kids.
Peppa Pig is something.
My kids started watching. My kids started watching Family Guy, right? But I'm being really careful. Mr. Bean's a good shout, right? So I'm being really careful on what episodes you can watch. And I thought there was one the other day. It's the one where Stewie loves Lois, where Lois saves Rupert from the dog, and Stewie decides that he loves her. And I thought this one's fine. This is a good episode. Forgot that the sub story of that episode is Peter claiming he got raped by the doctor because he stuck his finger up his ass. And I was in the kitchen cooking, and I heard it. I was like, oh shit! I had to go in. I was like, let's change the episode. Yeah, but it's because obviously Family Guy's now been on Fortnite and everything, so he's like obsessed, with anything like that. It's like South Park went on to Fortnite, and that was a hard stop. Now you got to wait a few more years till you can watch that kid. We'll get there. But right, next up then, I'm going to go check that the back door's still shut, but this is Those Once Loyal with Glass Hands. It wasn't shut, and now the kitchen's flooded.
Oh shit.
I fucking love this song so much. It's so fucking hard. Oh, it's open all the time for you, Salvatore. I can share. Salvatore, I don't know if that's a turn on or a turn off. It's bands like that that really make me miss my metalcore days. Like, they're so fucking brutal, aren't they? Like, I love the fact that this track just does not let off from the moment it starts to the moment it finishes. It doesn't let off. The vocals are. I challenge anyone to say that there is, stronger vocals in the metalcore, hardcore scene right now than what we just heard right there. They're so fucking on point. It's such a great song. It's a track I know already. Huge. Again, I think I want to do like a double roundhouse kick to Danny's jaw by listening to it, and I think that is the best way. He definitely wants to windmill me in the face. So I think that's always a good start. But Justin,
everybody's having fun.
Yeah, they're kind of picking up where Hatebreed left off in a sense.
Yeah.
Just the just those real strong, aggressive, right in your face vocals. Shout out to my man Jamie Josta, by the way. Yeah, I mean, that was a brutal track. Definitely something, a definite 180 from all the other stuff we've been listening to so far. And just really, it was just kind of relentless in a sense. And once again, the breakdown was really, I could see a pit forming as that was happening. And really just in your face. I mean, like you said, double round kick for this one.
There we go. To Danny's face.
Yeah. To Danny's face.
We got Justin
this time, and then the next one will be mine.
Justin, well, we were talking about we're going to start a band, the three of us. We're going to start Blink 282. And it basically, there's a reason it's 282. First of all, obviously we're we can't be the OGs. Secondly, it's the combined age of all three of us.
Perfect.
Oh, how we feel these days.
Right.
Yeah. Danny makes up most of that number, Justin. We're fine. All right, we're fine.
Yeah.
But no, it's but this is the sort of thing. Next time, Justin, you're gonna have to get roundhouse kicked. We're gonna have to find a track. Roundhouse kick, Justin.
It's all
take
an equal, thing here. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Really, it's just I fucking love this song so much. Daddy, go on.
Yeah, it's super riff centric. The guitar work is really like the highlight for me here, because there's just so many different layers to it. But the harsh vocals are stand up too. Really gritty, really packed with bite. What the fuck?
Really packed with pies.
Yeah, packed with pies.
Bites and pies. New band.
You
can
could
tell where my head's
never,
at.
you could never beat the mispronunciation of a word that meant that you called a very hardcore band's song "Fleshlight." That will never happen to you. And that a legitimate story, Justin.
That will
I
be
did.
one of my favourite memories.
I think that's probably my favourite BSB memory is the episode where they had a track called Flesh Wound, and they were hard as fuck, like this band was, right? And I wasn't thinking, and I went to flick it all over, and I went, and this is whoever with their song Fleshlight, and and it took me about 5 seconds, so I'm sitting there, and I just went, and I realised what I'd done, and then chat realised it was carnage. But sorry, carry on, Danny.
Yeah, really gritty, packed with bites, 0 to 100 miles an hour in the first 2 seconds, and then it just doesn't slow down. It doesn't lose energy. It just hits super hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome.
100%. God, this is such a good playlist. Every time I'll be going on to the next track, I'm like, oh, I fucking love this song, and it's just constant, just start to finish.
And also different as well.
Yeah, this is what we love.
We like to give a bit of variety.
We do indeed. And on that vein, this next track is the incredible Sangromantics with Grimy. Ah, it's such a good song.
Fresh out the deck, I'm an ace, not a queen. Bloody from the battlefield, strut when I lead. Ready to fight, and I never claim defeat. I'ma pull the trigger like, yeah. Dim like cold-blooded, unchained like Django, taking over, about to run it. Yeah, make the kill, then I get it. Glorify the trophy, cut your head out, cause I want it. Yeah, with a sniper state of mind. Yeah, I'm in my element, catch you by surprise. Watch out when I'm losing it, look me in the eyes. Tell them that it's over, I'm the one that's gonna rise. From the ashes, like a phoenix, take a flight, top passes. Still looking for the light with my glasses. A lost soul in the dark till it flashes. Ayy, I'm the one that made it through and you can never take that. Got this in the story up, missing all the stake that. Running me, I'm pushing through my head, I can't escape that. I'm on my own way, I'm never gonna look back.
That I feel like home. Slow find my own way through bars unknown. The bridges that I've torched on my way in the night. Steady got it by the spark, got the burning deep inside. I'm a restless wanderer, searching for some beautiful hands in the soil. Feel the dirt under my cuticles. Like a light of strips of the caskeys of calamity. Facing is a tyrant of a mania insanity.
From the ashes, like a phoenix, take a flight, top passes. Still looking for the light with my glasses. A lost soul in the dark till it flashes. Ayy, I'm the one that made it through and you can never take that. Got this in the story up, missing all the stake that. Running me, I'm pushing through my head, I can't escape that. I'm on my own way, I'm never gonna look back. I won't back down, I won't run. I won't forget where I came from. On my way, I'm coming up. Bruising, bursting like a shot. Moves that will burn like I've been torn limb from limb. Follow the trail that I'm led. Pay my dues in bloodshed. Stuck and dodging like demons. When it's suddenly still. If the point is I picked, never kill me and then nothing will. I won't back down, I won't run. I won't forget where I came from. On my way, I'm coming up. Bruising, bursting like a shot. From the ashes, like a phoenix, take a flight, top passes. Still looking for the light with my glasses. A lost soul in the dark till it flashes. Ayy, I'm the one that made it through and you can never take that. Got this in the story up, missing all the stake that. Running me, I'm pushing through my head, I can't escape that. I'm on my own way, I'm never gonna.
I love the way it ends as well. It's just so well done. This video, the track, everything about this.
Such a talented band.
Yeah.
I mean, definite in the end vibes right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Dum.
Yeah. Really cool.
They are extremely talented. That like this is one of those bands that like if I had like 50 grand spare right now, I'd plug it straight into their marketing because I genuinely believe that they could be unreal. Like with a marketing budget behind them, these guys I don't think anyone would stand in their way. I really don't. I think they would just go from where they are now to skyrocket, you know? They are absolutely unbelievable. Every track they do is just so creative, so well put together, so well thought out, and also at the same time, like it's really difficult to make an earworm when you're being experimental with your sound. And I feel like a lot of the fucking professionals aren't getting that right. But Sangromantics do it. They could go to sleep today and do it. You know, they do it with their eyes closed. It's
seamlessly.
They blow my fucking mind every time. I'm just like, and this is the first song we heard by them, back in the day. And everything they've done since then has been just as good. Everyone loves them, and they deserve to be monumentally huge. Justin, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I love the right at the beginning with the drum programming. You know, the trap drum programming in the beginning, and then it went right into it. And you know, a lot of the times when you mix, you know, essentially rock, metal with rap, it can go one of two ways. But this one, I mean, both of them can really spit. I'm not sure of the other singer / MC's name, but you know, they were great. And it was just a really good mix. Like I said, it's something that really could have went wrong, but everything just seemed to fall into place. And I love that they kind of kept the trap beat going like throughout the whole song too, because sometimes you might start out with that and then go more into like a 4/4, you know, like a heavier, you know, just like a faster drum track. So I like that they just kind of paced out the whole song like that. So
vocals of that was Jay and August. So both
Jay and August. Thank you.
Jay and August.
Okay.
I feel like
Shout
they
out
could
to Jay and August.
Jorgust.
Yeah.
Jay
Both incredible.
Or
incredible.
AJ.
We were trying. We're trying our best here, guys. We're trying our best.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
you know we got 3 brain cells between us. We're getting there slowly.
Barely 3, but yeah.
I know Danny doesn't really like. Come on, Danny, give us a name. Jay and August, put them together. Help us out.
I don't know. Jorgust. I mean,
You
where
get
else do you
stuck.
go with
Yeah,
that?
where exactly? This is the thing, right? You get stuck on Jorgust. Like I don't think, or Jaygust. But I just
Maybe.
My problem is. Go on, Justin. No, go.
I was just gonna. Well, if Danny formed a band with Jay, it could be called Ray and Jay.
Ray and Jay. I like that. There you go.
Yeah, Ray and
So
Jay.
clever. I know, that was just so clever.
And then me and August would just start our own thing. It would be called Bengust. So fuck you, Danny. Don't need you. All right. Or you, Jay. Ben
man,
J.
that
Ben
was-
Ben J sounds good. It's like having a BJ, but a bit
Ben
more,
Jay.
a bit more
cleaner.
erotic. Yeah, a bit cleaner. A Ben
Bit
J.
cleaner.
Right.
That's why me and Jay
yeah.
can't start a band together. This is just, it's not on really, is it? Can't start a band together because people would take us for a. We already have it bad enough with BSB. So for those that don't know, there's a reason why BSB
Oh,
stays.
speaking of which, you don't know how many people hit me up and were like, "Oh my God, you're doing
Backstreet
something
Boys.
with Backstreet Boys,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "No, wait, no." And there was this one mega fan that I'm friends with who like grew up with them and the whole deal, and I had to like talk her down from the ledge, like, no. And I'll admittedly, I've worked with Backstreet Boys
Yeah.
in the past, you know, with MTV and everything else. Good dudes, I will say that. But yeah, it was just funny when I sent it out to my socials, you know, some people were like, "Backstreet, what are you doing with them?" And I'm like, no, it's not.
I
See-
think we need to get them on here.
Well, yeah,
and then
but-
it'll be
because we were
I
gonna
think you might
say-
need to. You
on
should, yeah.
BSB.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the other thing that's really weird, we have a really weird connection to the Backstreet Boys as well. Like, and
We do.
that's as much as I'm allowed to say publicly, but there's a weird connection to Backstreet Boys, right? That just keeps cropping up as well, which is really funny. But not only that, Justin, but here in the UK, there is a incredible website if you're into porn. That's what I'm going to say.
Not me. No.
Cool. Well, this might change your mind. It's called Broke Straight Boys. Okay.
I don't know if I should go to that one.
Don't worry about it. One day, me and Danny are hoping for a collab. okay, where we get asked to be on Broke Stuff. That's the goal. That's why we've not changed it.
I'm gonna leave that to you guys, and let
This
me
is
know how
why
that
we
goes.
couldn't get our domain.
You know, I didn't tell you about last year with the domain renewal, did I, Danny?
No, what happened?
I missed it it expired for one day, and I missed it.
So we could have grabbed it.
Could have grabbed it in that one day, and I forgot. I checked. I literally checked about a month ago, and they
Would you keep the
let
theme, or would you keep the theme, or would it be more towards something like this?
it. No, it would be completely the BSB. So basically, BSB.TV is owned by them because they've abbreviated to that.
Okay.
So we wanted to have BSB.TV as our domain, but that's why we're Blood, Sweat, and Beers.tv because it's the original name. But they let it expire for a day. But also, it gets even weirder. I won't give away too much. You can go do your own research on this, guys, if you want. But they are owned by a very big mainstream television company.
That's
Really?
And I learned a lot from this whole story that most of the porn sites that you're looking at are owned by mainstream media. And it blew my fucking mind because they're the same mainstream media that tell you that porn is bad. But they don't mind taking your money, do they?
Porn is bad. Go look at it.
Porn is bad. Porn is bad.
Yeah.
Music BSB is good. Remember that,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
When you are sitting there under the God's name, fapping, remember that, all right?
Fapping.
He's judging you. He's watching, okay? Danny, going back to some absolute fappable music that just could make anybody cream. What did you think of Sangromantics?
I mean, they're an incredible band. I'm also going to pay Jay the ultimate compliment right now. He genuinely sounds the closest that I've heard anybody ever get to Mike Shinoda, like in vocal delivery and tone, especially in this track. But there's nothing that is copycat about this or about them. Does it remind me of Linkin Park? Sure it does. But it's got its own tone, its own style, its own flair, its own stamp. And the way that he and August trade lines with each other with that call and response is top tier. They're genuinely one of my front runners for this year. Expect big things from these guys.
Yeah, definitely. Jiggy Neutral says, if I think of you guys while I do that, something has gone very wrong. Wait, you see, now next time you do that, you're going to have the image of me and Danny going, no, no. Or, you know.
The Jurassic Park guy.
That's amazing.
Jurassic Pork.
Jurassic Pork. Jiggy Neutral says, I do enjoy a challenge. Hey, my partner says I have a very pretty face. I'll have you know. She's also blind, so that's say what you say with that what you will. Anyway, next up then, from one band that we absolutely adore over in the States to one here in the UK that we discovered early this year. We absolutely love these guys. There's a lot of stuff going on with them. They've got a new EP dropping. They've got a launch show happening this Saturday as well. This is the incredible Riot Weekend with Harry. 100% Jiggy, I get that. Hypers up, I know. You wear glasses though, so it kind of worked.
Your head and your heart found the wrong group of friends. 35 years down, you thought that you were on the mend. Why I was so wrong and what I struggled to see. Was you falling down? Yeah, you didn't need me. You disappeared, fading day by day. Skin growing pale, slowly turning gray. Your physical form escaping from my sight. I hate to admit it, but Harry, I was right. I know that it changed you, confused you, and I spent my life there waiting for you. Abused you, can shield you, but I'll do what it takes to get you through. Yeah, I'll do what it takes to get you through. Pushing back from where they came, relying on those pills to make us both feel sane. We'll take it back one day, just you and me. Inseparable kids like we used to be. But for now, please know that I'm by your side. Don't let this addiction take you for a ride. They won't leave you alone to self-educate, but leave you alone to self-medicate. I know that it's used to confuse you, but I spent my life been waiting for you.
Stay a well band. Robbie Smells. No.
But I'll do what it takes to get you through. Yeah, I'll do what it takes to get you through. I'll see you soon. I'm waiting right here. Please calm your brain. Take it out of that gear. Soon the demons will be gone, and you can be again. I saw my soldier, my best friend.
I love this riff. They're such a great band. Like, there's so much like love for them now. Like for us, like we're so excited by the future for these guys, and that's all we can say on that. But yeah, really fucking cool. This track is massive. I love it. Like, I know when we first played it, it was like we said, it's like pop punk with like Cranberries style vocals, and I can never get that out of my
100%.
head. You know, they're so fucking good. Justin, what did you think?
Yeah, it kind of gave me some Avril vibes as well, to be honest with you. Just some of her vocal stretches and things like that. I love that she's playing bass. We need more women bass players. And I love the dual leads were really cool as well. I'm a sucker for dual leads, and the two guitarists just like playing together like that. I love the kind of the guitar harmony part. So yeah, I think it was really solid, catchy. And yeah, all of them you could tell are really tight, just in terms of like their playing styles and everything. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Steven says that drum set owes that drummer money. Love it. Danny, go for
he
it.
is killing it.
It really is. Yeah. Salvatore's fucking awesome, and he's so good.
He's a legend.
Go on, Danny.
He's a real legend. Yeah, sometimes you hear a band and you think to yourself, this is a real diamond in the rough. They have got so much potential, and with the right team and the right resources put behind them, they're going to absolutely take off. And that is what I first heard and still hear now with Riot Weekend. They've got catchy tracks, they've got killer stage presence, and then they've got great guitar riffs as well. And they also have that kind of like collective, united, like they're really tight with each other, like Justin mentioned. And I think that is such a key part of being a band as well. They've got all the makings of a fantastic band, and I think they just need some of the right opportunities, and they're going to absolutely fly.
100%. It's really difficult though. I always feel really bad because like Riot Weekend, like we played this track on stream before. They know what me and you think of them. So it's really hard to give like loads of feedback other than say we fucking love you guys and we believe in everything you're doing, and yeah, we just cannot wait for more stuff to get revealed and new stuff. Like, say, new video out on Friday as well. Check that out, guys. I also want to take this moment to say, if you're enjoying any of the bands that you're hearing today, please go onto our social media on BSB. All of the bands are tagged on our post for this stream. Give those bands a follow on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever you follow bands. go on their Spotify, add them to your favorites, add them to your liked artist, like the songs that you like, you know, and add them, because it all massively helps. We're in a really shit ecosystem at the moment for music. It's really difficult for bands to really get a foot in the digital space because of how much is out there and because of the low payouts and stuff like that. So, and the fact that like places like MTV don't exist anymore. You know, Kerrang is, you know, it doesn't exist anymore. Scuzz doesn't exist anymore. Like over in the States, there's not many channels. So it's really important that you support bands. So please go on there, support these bands, give them the love. They all deserve it. There's not been a bad track. It's BSB, I sound really biased because it's our platform. We don't play bad tracks here. And yet again, like, you know, all I'm going to say is, Justin, you're absolutely fucked at the end. On that though, Danny, I'm going to challenge you to something. Okay. Danny, I want you, before Justin gives us his industry pick after we play the last few songs, I want you to write down who you think he's going to pick, and I'll do the same. Just for a bit of fun.
We should start
just for a bit of fun. Justin, you're the guinea pig for this, okay? We did it a little while.
It's gonna be a tough one.
We did it a few episodes back, but it was like kind of almost obvious what it was going to be.
We're going to start doing this every show now.
Yeah. This is going to be a new thing.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, right weekend. Thank you so much for being absolutely incredible. Next up, then we got Delore with Guarded.
So what did this take from you? Never a peaceful moment. Never a thought of no release again. I don't like the person I am. When I burn you, I hurt you. I don't like the person I am. When I'm around you, we all deserve to be something. Don't need to play a god to know. We all deserve to be something and carry on this show. We all deserve to be something. Don't need to play a god to know. We all deserve to be something and carry on this show. We strive for peace again, but my eyes have been opened. No longer will I let the wrong ones in again. We all deserve to be something. Don't need to play a god to know. We all deserve to be something and carry on this show. We all deserve to be something. Don't need to play a god to know. We all deserve to be something and carry on this show. There's no way back, there is no revolution. On our hands and knees we pray to
This bridge did not go where I thought it was going to, but I'm fucking loving it.
No.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hell
was
yeah.
mad.
Great.
That was
Yeah.
really cool.
That was great.
So
Really,
fucking
really
good.
good.
Really professional the way from the start to finish. At the beginning, when it first kicked in, I was like, it kind of gave me Casey vibes on the instrumental with like more of like a melodic vocal over the top. And then everyone was saying Seven Dust in the chat, so I think that's definitely a comparison. There's definitely some inspo there, but this is really, it's just that real kind of, it's like that melodic post-hardcore where it doesn't need to have screams. It keeps really, the vocal is what makes this so impressive, and then that bridge kicks in. It's like a breakdown bridge that goes in a completely different direction to the rest of the track. Totally. And I love it when it happens and they make it work, because it's a really dangerous thing to do in a song, because it can ruin it, but
especially
it can also make it, you know. Go on, Justin.
Yeah, especially with the. Well, I was just gonna say, especially with a song like this that's so melodic, and yeah, I mean, just listening to it. I mean, to be honest with you, out of all these, I would have to say this is probably the best mix I've heard so far. Out of everybody, I mean, everybody's been pretty on point or whatever, but this one really just kind of like had everything really, really lined up. Yeah, vocal wise, instrumentation wise, yeah, everything really kind of fell into place. Maybe felt a little Dayseeker in there for a second. One of the guitarists was wearing a CKY shirt, which was interesting. Kind of heard a little of that vibe too, but yeah, I think just overall, yeah, just solid. I mean, that's really all I could say about it. Just really solid through and through. The guys definitely didn't look like the way I thought they were going to look, to be honest. But, you know, it just goes to show. It's like, you know, as far as the music goes, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I think they really just, they killed it.
Dare I say it, though, that mix was the most TV-ready mix today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah. That's, you know, this
like
was...
like I said, nothing against the other bands. Everybody else is sounding
great
too.
Yeah.
Just that really, it just kind of everything fell into place with that one.
Yeah, 100%.
At least in my cheap earbuds. Yeah.
What earbuds you got?
Yeah.
The cheap ones are good.
The cheap Apple ones.
Yeah,
but these are probably like the first generation ones.
Oh my God, you are literally looking after those bad boys.
They still work, so I'm just like
it's weird.
To stretch them
your
out.
your AirPods and my MacBook probably were in the factory at the same time. You know?
Yeah, exactly. They probably were. Yeah, they're at least 5 years old. No question.
God, Danny, go on.
Yeah, it's such an interesting track to me because it's so like laid back and almost effortless sounding in the vocal delivery, even though I know that's not the case and he really threw himself into it, but it's also simultaneously a really heavy hitting track. Like when I think about alternative rock that borders on the cusp of post-hardcore, it's an artist like this that I think of. I think they've got a really cool sound.
Yeah, definitely. Right, 3 tracks to go. This is Ourselves Among Others with Drain.
Losing the light that I held so deep. Wondering when things go back to where they were. Is it just the nature of getting older? I don't wanna stay another day so sober. With every day that I want to bang, I just wanna breathe again. Swallowing razor just to feel. I'll never take a better way. Some way, somehow, I just wanna feel again. Some way, somehow, stuck in this never-ending train. Where's my moment? Where's my sign? I just wanna wake up and feel alright. When the ones that I see that I'm suffering, why do they just turn the other way? Was it something I said? Is this a twisted consequence, or am I just overthinking in my head? Shut the fuck up!
Millennium Falcon, that's fucking cool. Fuck. That was one of my
Holy
favourites
shit.
from today. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
That
so
was great.
fucking good. I love the mix on this as well. I feel like we literally just been talking about mixes, and this was like perfect as well. I love the little production in the background. I felt like it was there at one point at the start. I was like, please don't be overbearing because it doesn't need to be. And they kept it really subtle and really just, it was like a nice nuance in the track, you know? It's fucking slapped from the moment it started to the moment it finished. Ourselves Among Others are a band that me and Danny know. I've not heard this track before, and it's an instant favourite from them for me. I'm trying to think who it reminds me of. I saw James from Hound say I Prevail, enough said, and I don't get I Prevail from this. I'm more leaning towards maybe Dayseeker.
Dayseeker.
Yeah,
100%.
And even a little bit Beartooth, maybe early Beartooth in a way
as
well.
Yeah, definitely a little of that in there.
Yeah, and I just, but I'm pumped for it. Like, this is such a big fucking song. And again, I say this a lot about bands now. Like, you go out to the streets and you show anyone, you know, a front runner like Dayseeker in this scene, and then show them Ourselves Among Others, and say to someone who doesn't know either band, which one's the big band and which one's the up and comer, they wouldn't be able to fucking know. Like, they wouldn't be able to tell.
No.
It would be such an even split. But Justin, what did you think?
Yeah, no, I liked it. I mean, pretty much what you said. You know, real strong vocals from both sides. You know, really good guitar work, and you know, the mix was definitely on point. So yeah, I mean, it reminds me of somebody else too, and I can't think of it, but I'll think of it probably right after we cut off. But yeah, really good, solid stuff. I mean, it's pretty much it's one of those tracks that it's like, it's just straight up, you know, nothing really outside the lines or whatever. It's just right, you know, kind of right down the middle. It's not something that I've never heard before, but they do it well.
They do it well. As Danny would say, they're not reinventing the wheel. Actually, I started coining that first.
Right.
You stole that from me, Danny, didn't you?
I did.
But yeah, you do it so much better. It sounds better in your voice. James, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. I just like, I could see the I Prevail comparison, but then I was like, for me, it felt like I Prevail, like, especially Brian era I Prevail had, because of his vocal, I felt like that was a real, like, focal point for the band, and like the cleans here are so different to Brian that I was like, I can't get the I Prevail comparison as much as I can maybe Dayseeker or a little bit better.
There's definitely a twinge.
There's definitely a twinge.
Sure.
You know, ultimately you you know, I think it's so great when you can hear the influence on bands, but they're not carbon copies, and this is exactly why these guys are so great. Is you can hear those influences, but no roundhouse kick aimed at you, James. Just come over. You can roundhouse kick me. You're fine. I'll let you have it. Danny, go for it.
Yeah, I get Dayseeker on the cleans and then Beartooth on the harsh vocals, and that's, for me, is like more or less the perfect balance between clean and heavy for a track like this. It also had killer production, and I also have to throw massive respect on them for the fact that they filmed this with an iPhone and a bedsheet, because that is the epitome of DIY at its best. So very well executed, guys.
And you know where else you can find videos shot on an iPhone and a bedsheet?
Oh, here it goes.
Broke Straight Boys.
There you go.
But this one was so much better than anything they do. But no, honestly,
I hope so.
Backstreet Boys, on the other hand, they have a big budget. Okay, yeah. Basically, the way it goes, all right, just so everyone knows, is Backstreet Boys as the BSB are up here. We also have British Superbikes that I guess has to go underneath Backstreet Boys, because I'd imagine that's a big money maker as well. Then we'll be third. We'll be a nice third. We'll be third the turd.
Yep.
And then below us we'll have the other BSB, the Broke Straight Boy.
The other
you know?
one, yeah.
We've
That you
given
don't
them
have to say.
so much free advertisement on this platform. Is unreal, you know?
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
They really
you're
kind of
welcome,
owe
guys.
you.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
actually. Fucking
Yeah.
come to think, I'm gonna message their massive media company that own them and be like, yo, you owe us a little bit of a fee because we have supported you, and we've not tried to cease and desist.
I think we'll get an email back that says "lol," and that'll be it.
or we'll get a cease and desist,
Right.
and then Justin will have to provide us with a lawyer, and then it will all get but we'll win the case. We've got Justin on our team.
We'll try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, free
bring it o- we'll
subscription.
bring it over here.
Stay well, Danny. That's what Danny's campaigning for. He wants that free submission. That's what he wants. But yeah, right. 2 tracks to go. Both going to be absolutely killer, I'm sure. This is Night Like Thieves with "Shut Me Up" featuring Jake Davis. Hey, Millennium Falcon, you should let it go to your head. It was fucking incredible.
I never thought you'd be the one to leave it all behind and forget about me. So just shut me up before I say something I can't take back. I can't take back. 'Cause I think it's time to release these demons that just choke me up. That choke me up. The words play back inside my head. I'm wandering in these empty spaces again. Remembering what we both said. Would you still go on? Would you still go on without me? So just shut me up before I say something I can't take back. I can't take back. 'Cause I think it's time to release these demons that just choke me up. That choke me up.
Yeah, Echo, I feel exactly the same way. Danny, where are these guys from?
So just shut me
I think they're from the States, but I'm going to double check.
I say something I can't take back. I can't take back. 'Cause I think it's time to release these demons that just choke me up. That choke me up.
Yeah, San Diego, California.
Do you know what the video reminded me of, Danny?
What's that?
The year that I made that little skit video for our Christmas, our track of the, was it the first track of the year show, the end of year show, where it was like, it was acting like you'd kidnapped me. That reminded me of that.
I
was
remember
good fun.
that.
Yeah.
That was
See?
fun.
I should be the one blinking. Yeah, very fucking cool. I absolutely love the video. I thought it was really creative. There was one bit that was off-putting me. Was I wish that they'd smudged the makeup under the eye a little bit more, because I was like, just smudge it in, make it look real battered and bruised. But the song itself, that was massive. And I just want to put what Echo and Scene put in the chat and said. This is the first song I've heard in a while that I don't have an immediate comparison to relate it to, and that's a huge thing. They sound like them, and I'm here for it. I can't agree more. Like, that is such a great analogy of this, because Justin's got a comparison. Go for it.
I got two, actually.
Go on.
And not exactly, and not biting or anything like that, but I definitely heard traces of AFI, and I heard some traces of My Chem.
I like that, though. That's really cool.
Yeah.
What fucking great comparisons they are. See, I didn't get that initially, but as soon as you said it, I can hear it. Yeah.
The emotion of it, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I got from that. But not, like I said, not copycatting or anything like that, but just emotion-wise and vocally, I just kind of, that's what I was hearing when I was listening to it. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a solid track.
Yeah, massive track. Really cool. It's such a bop. It really is, in all the best ways. And then the screams come in, and it's just wicked. You know, I believe that's probably I'm assuming that's the guest vocalist they've got on the track. You know, the collab that they've done. Danny, what do you think? Yeah,
I really enjoyed this. You've got those kind of guitars like flickering away in the background at certain parts of the track, which really tonally, and this is like a really left field comparison, reminded me of Angels and Airwaves, like when they do that on some of their tracks, like the way that Tom plays. But then the rest of the track is very like alternative and gritty, and I just think that's like a really cool juxtaposition. I think they've got a really cool like mixture of different influences in there. But, you know, like Chat said, this sounds like them. It sounds unique.
Yeah.
The vocal fries were wicked as well. Absolutely love that. You know, very, very, very good track. Right, last but not least, before Justin has to make the worst decision of his life and pick between all these incredible bands, this is Chordal Bros music with Deceit featuring Jeff Jenkins of Split Fuse and Bloom.
Oh, wow.
Such a journey, innit?
That guitar work, man.
Wow.
James, I would agree with you on that. Bit Black Dahlia murder on this one. Yeah, some
I
getting
can see
some
that.
between the Buried and Me feels a bit. I love it. I love how like it's a journey from the moment it starts to the moment it finishes. Again, another track that is in its own wheelhouse, but just knows how to do it very, very well and takes you on that journey, which is what metal should do, in my opinion. You know, I love it when metal does this, and the guitar work on this track is beautiful. Like chef's kiss on that.
Seamless. Absolutely.
Justin, what did you think?
Yeah, no, you mentioned Black Dahlia and Buried. Really good comparisons there. Heard maybe a little Children Bodom guitar wise, but yeah, overall, I love. Yeah, like I said, I'm a sucker for dual guitars, and that definitely had a lot in it. So yeah, I mean, I mean, that's really what I gravitated towards. The vocals were cool. Once again, nothing I haven't heard before, but very powerful, very strong, straight down the middle. But yeah, I think what I noticed most was really a lot of the great guitar work in there.
Definitely. Daniel?
Yeah.
I mean, what I really like about a track like this is you're not just getting a gritty, hard-hitting piece of music. You're also getting a full-on soundscape, complete with sweeping atmospherics, extremely technically talented guitar riffs, and solos. And it kind of presents itself as something that you could put in front of fans of Polyphia or Intervals or bands like that, and that they would probably love it.
Yeah.
Also, like the perfect background music for a video game too. Like I need Atari or somebody like them to give them a sync deal like yesterday. Like they need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Sir Bandy said Lamb of God, definitely them as well.
I was about to read that because it just as soon as it was said, I was like, 100%, 100%.
And the funny thing is, I was gonna say Lamb, and I was like, is that too obvious? So I didn't say it, but somebody else said it, so I'm gonna agree with them.
Just really nice. One of my favorite. Like I was desperate to see Lamb of God live, right? And at Download years ago, my friends were playing at the same time as Lamb of God, and it was back when they had it laid out slightly different to where it is now. Like, and they had the Kerrang stage, as we call it, the Avalanche stage. Danny was like next to the main stage. So you had like the way that you had like main. Well, it wasn't main. It was main stage because Lamb of God were on main stage. So you had main stage there, and you had the tent there. And I stood, and it was with One Last Breath that were playing in the tent.
Oh wow.
And Lamb of God were playing on the main stage, and I was like, oh, my mates are playing like Download, and also Lamb of God are playing. So I stood at the I've told you this story before, I believe, and I stood at the entrance of the tent, and I was kind of turned around, half watching my friends and half watching Lamb of God. And one of the guys for the band realised what I was doing and literally jumped off stage with his wireless bass and just came and started playing around me, like to try and usher me back in the tent so I couldn't watch Lamb of God. I was like, you bastard. It was really cool. Really
was that the only time you saw them?
Yeah, the only time I saw Lamb of God. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we did a when I was at MTV, we did a Headbangers Ball tour. It was Lamb, Killswitch Engage, and Shadows Fall. And it was like really, really like right at the beginning of when all of them were blowing up at the same time. So it was just such a fucking great package.
It's just a shit lineup. So cool. Shit. Nah, weren't very good. No, honestly, incredible. Do you know the other ones I miss? I miss the Honda Civic tours as well. Do you remember those?
Oh,
when they had they had big fucking tours where it was like, Fall Out Boy, and they headlined one year. My Chem did, Blink-182 did. Like they were big fucking stuff. That like crazy shows they were.
Those were big.
Taste of Chaos as well. Do you remember Taste of Chaos?
Yep. I remember that.
When they did it in the UK as well. Fuck my life. Let's bring back Taste of Chaos, please. Danny, go for it.
What was one of your favorite memories from TRL? Actually, Justin, just while we're on there.
TRL. Ooh, we're taking a big turn right here.
Oh yeah.
What was? I mean, there were just so many. I like. Actually, one of the craziest moments was after 9/11. Just basically everybody kind of coming together and really like kind of bonding on that. And I remember there was a moment when Ozzy and Paul McCartney were there. They were in the studio.
Is this when Ozzy met Paul McCartney?
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite videos of all time. I'm a massive Beatles fan. So.
Yeah, and it was just crazy because like, you're seeing Ozzy, basically you're seeing Ozzy, who's obviously like an idol to everybody and everything like that, completely turn. And it was a really sweet moment, turn into a fanboy with Paul like, you can't get bigger. Obviously you can't get bigger than the Beatles. So, it was
icons
just one of those like,
icons.
Yeah.
What's
exactly.
really weird about that is that Paul McCartney, if he ever came on BSB, would do the same thing about me. Just saying.
Yeah, no, he definitely would.
Hey,
a lot of people say
I would love to meet Paul McCartney. He's like my idol. Like
I did meet him. I did shake his hand. Actually, a couple times. I met him at at the TRL studios, and then also there was some label party or whatever. The thing with Paul is just shake his hand and say, you know, great to meet you. Don't ask for a selfie. Don't ask for an autograph. Don't ask for any of that.
But
and he'll be totally cool.
The other thing with Paul as well is, from what mate, I'm fucking obsessed with the Beatles. But like the other thing as well is like, I've noticed the way he reacts with fans is better if you talk to him on a level rather than talk up to him. He doesn't like it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he doesn't like being talked up to. He, you know, and
totally,
you know, it's all the Beatles are like that. You know, and we're like that. You know, I know John was like it. I know that Ringo. I think I follow Ringo on socials, and I tell you what, in my life, guys, the person's feet that I've seen more than anyone else's, including my own, is Ringo Starr's. Every photo, he's like, he'll take a photo and he'll take it like point blank looking down, and he's just always got his feet out. And I'm like, I've just seen Ringo Starr's feet way too many times.
He's Ringo.
Yeah, exactly, he's Ringo. What's not
But
to
no,
love?
you're so right about that. Like, as long as you just talk to him on a level, like, you're good. And I did meet somebody else who most people were afraid to even say one word to. And if they did, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. And he would kind of just be startled by it because he's like, all right, calm down. Prince. I like, I met him. Yeah. I met him once, and basically, I swear, I just, like, you know, there was a line of people waiting to meet him, but I just went up to him. I said, hey man, you know, I love the new stuff that you do. It was, you know, it was one of his like later albums or whatever, but it was actually pretty cool. And I was just like, hey man, you know, new stuff sounds good, and you just act like a normal person, and you're good. Like they react to that.
Can we all just appreciate how Justin's impression of a fan meeting Prince sounded so much like Prince as well? Like when you went, oh my God, it sounded like Prince. I was like, whoa. But yeah, no, that was great. But yeah, I also, before, Justin, I really want to play you this, okay? So we spoke on a meeting last week, and I said, right, this crazy situation happened while I was at school, and there was a band that were a few years older than me, got invited to fly out to wherever in the US and play one of, I don't know what show it was on MTV, but to play on MTV. And I was like, I wonder if Justin had anything to do with it. And you couldn't remember. Now, there's no shame if you had nothing to do with it. I just think it's such a cool story.
I might not have been there. Like,
this is what I'm trying. I think it was. I think it was your era. That's why I was thinking, because we're talking like 2002 or something.
Yeah, no, I was there. I was there from 01 to 04.
I want to play you it because this is just this crazy thing. This band are amazing. So I went to school with these guys. The video's awful, but I just figured let's play it, and I'll show you guys in chat as well.
And this is MTV US.
Yeah, MTV US.
Okay.
I just need to remove the. It's so old school as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Look at my clock.
Yeah, all right. I'll tell you, yeah.
Do you recognize it?
I do, and I'll tell you the story, yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to know the story.
I'm letting the audience have
Well,
it.
I'll tell you, yeah, I'll tell.
Roll my bed sheets over. Take a look at my clock. What's that poking my shoulder? Oh my God, it's Danny's cock. The sax player, his mum was one of my teachers, and she was horrible. Such a horrible. How did she raise us? Yeah, she was horrible, but he amazing. But his mum was my teacher. She was horrible.
Oh, that's crazy. It's just natural. So with these, if you can hear me, yeah. So these guys would have been more. these guys would have been more on like MTV2 and Subterranean, more underground indie alternative shows. I handled more of the harder rock and metal stuff. So that's why it took me a minute, really. But I do remember these guys, and I love ska, like Specials, Madness, all those bands. I'm a big fan of all of them. But yeah, now that I'm hearing it and everything, I'm like, okay. I mean, obviously they weren't like the top group on the channel or anything like that. But
they came over and they got the, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, they made a little noise and stuff like that. Yeah, I totally remember that. Yep.
I'm so curious if I can find anything. But I tell you what, while we do this, okay, that was a real full circle moment for me because I looked up to these guys when I was growing up. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I can find.
Oh, Max Headroom.
That's really funny. I know. Why? But I didn't. It doesn't give you the option to put the actual name. Hang on. Let me try and put. But anyway, while we do this, more importantly, it is time for Justin to pick his industry pick. Justin, also before you do it, I'm going to write down who I think. Danny's going to write down who he thinks.
I already have.
You got yours. Yeah. I'm going to write mine down. I'm curious as to what you're going to say. I'm Okay.
So how we doing?
First of all,
so Justin's going to announce it, and then we'll say we're not going to lie about who we said. We're both just going to say I've wrote mine down. Well, you've wrote yours down. Go on, Justin.
Oh, you guys really might know me, might not. Well, first of all, with Holy Acres, I finally remember what the riff was. It's "Sugar I'm Going Down" by Fall Out Boy. Like it had like a tinge of that, like So anyway, it was killing me the whole show. Yeah. So that was that. Oh, guys, I mean, a lot of great stuff today. This is so hard.
We told you. We told you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say because it's like a little more in my wheelhouse because it is kind of in between a lot of these. I might have to go with the big guys, Delore.
Delore, that's a shout. Did you actually?
Yeah.
You got it. Fuck yeah.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
And I swear I really did like everybody else. Like there really wasn't a bad thing in this batch. It's just for some reason I really just kind of gravitated towards that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I think, like I said, with the mix and everything like that, it just kind of brought everything together. I know some people hate me right now, and they're like, "What the hell are you?"
No, it's all for fun. It's all for fun. So Delore will be going forward to our track of the month stream where me and Danny give away about £1,500 or $2,000 worth of band goodies and services. Delore will be going forward to that stream.
Oh, yeah.
Also, as of last month, now if you win track of the month, so if Delore win that stream, they will also be given the opportunity to come and host BSB with me and Danny on the following track of the month stream as well. So we are having track of the month winners join us on the following month. So huge congratulations to Delore. I wrote down Sangromantics because I was like, knowing the conversation we had. Yeah, it's funny. Delore, I was the same. Close. I was between the two. So, but huge congratulations to Delore. There will be an industry pick graphic that will go out this evening with a picture of Justin looking all adorable, as well as a promo shot of Delore and the logo and everything, and a quote from Justin. Look out for that. We'll collaborate with everybody on that as well. Me and Danny are back on Thursday. We've got Big Picture Media back in the house.
Oh, yeah.
That, Danny, is how you get an air horn. Be Big Picture Media. So we've got Becky joining us for Big Picture. She looks after like Taking Back Sunday, Newfound Glory, Silverstein, Bayside, you name it. She does PR and press and stuff for them.
Oh,
She's fucking awesome.
I think I know her.
Do you know Becky? Yeah, Becky Kovac. She's absolutely legend. And then next week we have got 2 kick-ass streams as well. We'll announce now, just in case we have announced it already, but just in case anybody wants to get involved. We've got the return of Summerfest. So for those that don't know, David from Summerfest is actively looking for bands for 2027. He picks bands from BSB for Summerfest. This year he's got the incredible field hockey supporting the likes of Hot Mulligan, State Champs, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, and bands like that on their stage. And the other thing that's crazy, and I mean this in the nicest way, but everybody assumed that field hockey be opening up that stage. They've got a really fucking good slot. They're up high.
Yeah. And same for the Maiden Voyage.
Maiden Voyage as well. They're on the same weekend as Jelly Roll as well, aren't they? Which is the same day as Jelly Roll, which is crazy. So some really cool stuff. And David is going to be looking for bands for 2027 as well. That's on the Tuesday next week. On the Thursday next week, we got Dan from Ice 9 Kills coming on. He's breaking his BSB virginity in a good way, and very, very excited for Dan to come on. And yeah, he's such a good lad as well. He's going to be an absolute blast. So some really cool shows coming up over the next 10 days, guys. Get involved. Justin, you've been an absolute legend as always. We adore you, mate. It's not even like having a guest on. It's like having, you know, family on, you know. So thank you so much.
You guys made it easy. So, you know.
Well, we appreciate
that's what counts, you know.
We
it's all about
appreciate
the
it.
host. Like if the hosts are bad, the guests are bad. You know what I mean? So
you fucking
you guys
had an
are
awful
great.
time. I've been shocking tonight. I've not had any filter whatsoever. We've been, you know, it's just how it goes. But we will see everyone on Thursday. Peace.